Hello everyone, welcome back to the Grown Girl Tarot, and my name is Pamela and I'm from Singapore, so I'm really excited to be able to read for you today. So today's topic is going to be about what makes you really beautiful, and this reading came to me because I was watching like other YouTube channels and I felt like we needed some confidence within ourselves sometimes, because we may be so concerned by what other people think about us that we unconsciously give our power away to others. So I hope that this reading will give you a little bit of ego boost and will give you confidence. And even in the parts of you that you may have shamed, you may have judged, you may have deemed them as unworthy, but that's not true. All parts of you are incredibly beautiful and worthy, even though how much you hate them, even though how much you despise them. Please know that these parts of you do deserve love and attention, and these readings are meant to help you realize, oh, maybe this part of me is being loved by spirit and the people around me. You may not realize this about yourself, so I really hope that this reading will help you find that and give you a little bit of confidence. Okay, so yeah, what makes you really beautiful? You don't have to be a female in order to be watching this video, or in order to deem yourself as beautiful. All genders are welcomed here. I need to put this out here. You don't have to specifically be a female in order to watch this reading. Okay, anyone can watch this reading. Okay, so know that this is a general reading and you have free will to choose whichever you want to take. So if this message doesn't resonate with you in this pile, then you can pick another pile. Or if you feel like this entire reading or like the messages that I've said doesn't resonate with you at all, then you can feel free to skip this pile. You can feel free to skip this pile or this entire reading. Maybe this reading is not meant for you, and you can definitely check out other tarot channels on YouTube. I'm sure there are as many What Makes You Beautiful reading that you can tap into. Okay? So yeah, we have 3 piles for you to choose from, and you can definitely choose which one you feel drawn to the most. And if, let's say, if your intuition guides you to pick more than one, then you can definitely pick more than one. There are no restraints here. You can pick all if you want to. Okay, maybe all of the piles have messages for you today. And yeah, and I will see you guys in your reading. Okay? Bye! Hi! Welcome back, pile number 1, and if this is the pile that you picked, then this is going to be your reading for you. Actually, this is going to be a very simple reading, so as you see, I don't have any energy check for today, but in the future, I may be including energy check, so I really loved doing that in my previous reading. So yeah. So this is the pile that you picked. We are not going to open this card right now. We are going to wait till the end after the tarot portion of the reading, and then we'll open up this card. And actually, I feel like taking another 2 cards for you. So we will also be taking another additional 2 cards for you from this Enchanted Heart Oracle by Alana Fairchild. And yeah, I really feel called to take an additional 2 cards for you, so I will just be doing that at the end of the reading. Okay, so we will just put this aside first, and we have this tarot reading portion of What Makes You Really Beautiful. And this reading just came up to me because I felt like we just needed some ego boost, and we really need a little bit of confidence within ourselves, and I want to see what makes you truly beautiful. And if, let's say, if you listened to the readings after and you think that it doesn't really resonate with you, then probably you can check out another pile, or maybe this part of you that is really beautiful is something that you have yet to discover within yourself. So I would say don't restrain on what makes you feel really beautiful, because being beautiful is really subjective, and it doesn't have to be on the external, it doesn't have to just be appearance or body and stuff like that. It's the inner beauty that counts. So I just want to put it out here. Okay, the most important thing is you yourself feel beautiful within you, and this reading is just going to be like an additional boost for you. Okay, and actually before I start this reading today, I felt a little clumsy before I started your reading. Like I actually accidentally opened up this card, and I saw like some of the words within. So I intuitively felt that you could be someone who is a little bit clumsy, but I don't mean that in like a mean-spirited way. Like no, I mean that in a very cute way. Like you could be, how should I say, like you could just be someone who, let's say I'll give an example. This is a really funny one, but maybe you're walking, like you were at a basketball court, and then like as you were walking, and then someone accidentally, the ball got into your face. Like Spirit showed me this example, and I felt like, yeah, this could happen to you. Or it could be you walking on the street, and then like a banana peel was on the floor, and then you fell. Oh my god, this is just a really funny example. But yeah, you could be a little bit clumsy, so in a very cute way. Okay, and this is what makes you really beautiful. All right, so yeah, please remember that you have free will, and you always have the right to choose. You always have the right to choose what you want to listen. So if you think that this reading is just something that you don't want to listen to, then feel free to skip it or pick another pile for you. Okay, so we have 3 cards for you, and I'll just start. Okay, we have the King of Swords, we have the 9 of Cups, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. Let's see if we can get that on the frame. Okay, so let's start with the King of Swords, shall we? So what makes you really beautiful is actually your intelligence. Okay, I feel like I intuitively felt that you're someone who is really smart, really creative, someone who communicates really well to others, and I feel like a lot of people come to you for advice with this King of Swords here. So you could be a really wise leader in a lot of people's life. Someone who doesn't bullshit about anything. Someone who is very, very straightforward. Someone who is really honest. You are not afraid to give out like your truest advice. Okay, because you are the epitome of tough love is what I'm getting. Like I feel like I'm actually thinking about Mother Kali. So you could be really drawn to Mother Kali, or you embody her energy with this King of Swords here. And I feel like with the King of Swords here, what makes you really beautiful is that, because I kept seeing like this, the color blue. So the color blue could be really significant, which also signifies our throat chakra. So I feel like, yeah, your voice is very significant in a lot of people's life, and you are also someone that is, I'm thinking about the Hierophant, so a lot of people really look up to you. A lot of people think that your mind is incredibly sexy. And even though sometimes people, when they first hear what you have to say, they may not be able to accept it like at first, because they think that you are, for lack of a better word, cruel. Okay, but not cruel in like a mean-spirited way, but it's more of like, oh, why can't you just, pacify me a little? But you are just someone who is not. Maybe other people in their lives pacify them, and you are really, really unique. Like you are a unique presence in other people's life because they have never met someone like you. I know this maybe this sounds a little bit exaggerating, but it's true, because you don't play games, okay, and you don't you're just someone who doesn't take fools, you know. Yeah, I can totally relate to that, okay. And yeah, you just cannot stand people who, I'm not trying to say like other people are fools, okay, no, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it in that way, but I meant like it's more of like this King of Swords gives me a vibe of like in Chinese there is a word called 见人说人话,见鬼说鬼话. So if it translates to English, it means that you are really kind and respectful when you meet those people who are kind and respectful to you back. But when you meet those people that are just, you know, who are just plain fools and just people who don't respect you, people who just, you know, who are very ego driven. With this King of Swords here, interestingly, I don't see you as someone who is really ego driven. In fact, I feel like you are someone who, it's more of like, you know that your mind is supposed to be serving your heart. So wherever your heart tells you, your mind will trust it, okay, with this King of Swords here. I know, yeah, but this is just how I get it and how I feel with this King of Swords here. And yeah, back to the translation, which is when you just see someone who is just, how should I say this? It's more like someone who thinks that they can belittle you, someone who wants to minimize you and put you in your place. Yeah, exactly, that is the word. Someone who wants to put you in your place, and after they have interacted with you, they will be left feeling really hurt, like their ego will be bruised because they just didn't see that side of you, and this is what makes you really beautiful. I feel like some people could also, after you have bruised their ego, they may fall in love with you. Oh my god, this is a very interesting message, but yeah, some people could fall in love with you after you broke their heart, because they'll be like, whoa, I didn't know that she's that sassy, you know. I didn't know she's that wow, you know, no one has ever talked to me like this before. It's kind of like a vibe that I'm getting with the King of Swords here. As we can see, his face is actually pretty stern, you know. He has a really stern facial expression, so a lot of people could see you as cold and aloof, and that's the thing, because the way you look and the real you is very different from how you look. So you may look cold and aloof to people that may want to take advantage of you, of course, and after they have like interacted with you, they realize like, oh, so she has or he or she, okay, the King of Swords doesn't have to be you know, a female or a male, you know, it can be anyone. Everyone has feminine and masculine energies. I need to clarify here, okay? Whichever gender you identify yourself as, please know that you are welcomed here always, okay? So back to the topic. Oh shit, where did I stop? Spirit, where did I stop? Someone who falls in love. Oh, someone who thinks that you're cold and aloof. Yes. So after these people interacted with you, they know that you are not as cold and as aloof that they think you are. Okay, it's just you have high standards. I would put it here with the King of Swords. So those people who want to take advantage of you, those people that think that you are sort of on the higher up, they think that you are that, you know, really, you, like some people think that, oh, do you really think that you are that, you know, classy or elegant or confident within yourself? And I'm going to show you where you are. And then like after they interact with you, they immediately just get so hurt. And this is what you are. This is what makes you really beautiful. You are someone who is a no nonsense kind of a person. You don't tolerate any bullshit, and this is what makes you really really beautiful to a lot of people. The people that are really close to you, they know who you truly are, and they know that this cold and aloof face is just a protection. Okay, it's just to protect that side of you that is incredibly soft, that is incredibly sensitive, you know. And you could be someone who is consistently in your masculine energy. So someone who is constantly on the go, you know, someone who is more of the thinking side. So you are someone that is really rational. You are really calm in your center, like you're not afraid of bullshit, you're not afraid of putting people back in their place, because that's the thing. People like to put you in your place, but then you put other people back in their place. And this is what makes you really beautiful, you know? You know how to handle situations, you know how to confidently speak out your truth and just make other people be afraid of you. That's the thing. You're quite intimidating, isn't it? A lot of people are actually pretty afraid of you, and even because of your cold and aloof nature, okay, towards the people that you don't give a F to, okay, and that's just incredibly sexy and beautiful is what I heard. And the King of Swords here, it's more of like Spirit is saying that you know when to speak up and you know when to keep quiet. So what I mean by keep quiet is I mean by listen. So you know when to listen and you know when to speak up. So some people could be like, oh, why do you have to speak up, you know? Why do you have to be so loud when you're supposed to be sitting still and be quiet? Like, no, you are the opposite. You are incredibly rebellious, which something that I see with this King of Swords here. You stand up for what is right for you. You have your own belief systems and morals. And this is what makes you really beautiful, because to be really honest, not a lot of people have that, but you are not. You have your own values to follow. You don't go with the crowd, with the King of Swords here. Look at him, sitting really confidently, boldly on his throne. He doesn't take any bullshit, because he knows that once someone steps his boundaries, he is going to retaliate. Anybody can be the King of Swords, okay? Yeah. He's also wild is another message that I'm getting. Interestingly, with this King of Swords, right, a lot of people just look at the facade that he puts on, things that he just doesn't care about anything, but that's not true. I normally see the King of Swords as someone who professionally, and also the people also in different like social situations, he is incredibly powerful, intimidating, and really respected by many with this King of Swords here. But when he is with the people that he cares the most, his family, his partner, his or her partner, I'm getting, so your pet, okay, your pet, your friends, the ones that you really put your heart into, you take down the mask, you remove the cold and aloof side of you, because that is just a protective mechanism. And it's totally okay, I'm not trying to shame you for that. We all have the part of us that is cold and aloof, and this makes you really, really beautiful, especially to the people that you care about. Okay, and I feel like the people in your life, they really appreciate your honesty. The people that truly do love and respect you and care for you, they know that you have a side that is fragile. Okay, is what I'm getting. And that you don't have to be afraid of people misunderstanding. Of course you're not afraid. You are the King of Swords, right? You don't care if other people like you or dislike you. And this is what makes you really beautiful. A lot of people are still chasing external validation. And what I mean by that is that wanting external validation, there is nothing wrong with that. But if you put yourself up on the line of wanting external validation when you're doing things, then that is not, then you're not going to live life as you would wish to be, because you keep caring about what other people think about you. And the King of Swords, you don't care about these stuff. You only care about what you care about, what you deemed you want to care about. Look at the sword here. I can already imagine you, being so vicious to some people, who just couldn't stand you, don't mind. It's not don't mind, but just ignore those people, they are extremely triggered just by your presence. Look at this King of Swords. Even when I look at this King of Swords, I immediately get chills. Because when I look at his facial expression, look at how stern he is. Right. And also that's a good thing, because it prevents like many people from coming close to you. I mean, the ones that are not really on your level. Okay, not necessarily not on your level, but it's just the ones that are, I mean, okay, for a lack of a better phrase, I would use not on your level, okay? But it's true to a certain extent, like, oops, okay. Yeah, you are loved and feared. And I'm even getting judged by many. But this judge is just what other people think about you, which is something that you don't have to care. You don't have to give a shit about. Like, obviously, what other people think about you is just a reflection of them, and that has nothing to do with you. And I know that you don't care, especially with the King of Swords here, which is incredibly powerful. You have the sword within you. You have the power in you. Okay? Even though you may look peaceful, tough on the outside, and after people have interacted with you, they think that you are really soft, like, oh, you are not that cold and aloof as I think you are. And then they start to, how should I say this? And some people think that you being kind to them is just a weakness, but they just haven't seen the real you, okay? They just haven't seen the vicious, the wild, the rebellious part of you. And once they have seen that, let me tell you, once they've seen that part of you, they'll be like, whoa, this person is not to play with. This person is, wow, it's just a toughie, isn't it? A softie, but a toughie as well. Okay? So next, let's move on to the Nine of Cups. What makes you really beautiful is that I'm hearing the universe is on your side. So I feel like a lot of people think that you manifest things easily. So you get what you want really easily. It's that it kind of feels like you are special with the Nine of Cups here. Like the first thing that I get was that you are a lot of people's wish fulfillment is what I'm getting. So a lot of people see you as their ideal friend, their ideal partner, their ideal colleague is also what I'm getting. Because you are a rare find with the Nine of Cups here. You are someone who is both beautiful on the inside and on the outside as well. And with the Nine of Cups here, I'm specifically seeing like these are all the trophies and these are all of the awards that you have received. So you could be someone that has achieved a lot in their life and could literally receive an award, which in case, congratulations. And any kind of award. For example, I'm not really sure about other countries, but I do know that in Singapore, there is some sort of EduSave award and bursary award. So it's like when someone scores really well in school, excuse me, the government would, I think, would reward them with money. So those of you who are from Singapore may know that this EduSave and Bursary Award could be something that you received. And congratulations, okay? But yeah, back to the topic. What makes you really beautiful is that you are seen as someone who is incredibly successful in all areas of your life. And actually, I can see here with the Wheel of Fortune and the King of Swords, this doesn't come easy for you. This doesn't come easy. And I feel like you are someone who likes to, who doesn't like how should I say this? Okay. Especially when you're at your lowest, especially when you're going through something really tough, I feel like you are not someone that likes to show that side of you. Okay? And this is why a lot of people only see the part of you that is incredibly bright and happy, but not a lot of them can see the side of you that actually works really, really hard, especially with the King of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune here. So you have been through a lot of ups and downs, and Spirit is saying that this is what makes you really beautiful, you know, because despite all of the challenges that you have been through, despite the amount of awards that you have received, you are still you, you know. And what I mean by that is that you have always been that humble, you have always been that grounded and down to earth, okay? And even though with this Nine of Cups here, I don't really feel like a boastful kind of an energy. I feel like you kind of hide that part of it, despite of the amount of challenges that you have. I mean, despite the amount of awards that you received. So this is actually really, really beautiful. And I feel like with the Nine of Cups here, a lot of people do see you as their wish fulfillment, huh? Yeah. Because they think that you are really attractive, you know, you have all your things in place, you look really successful in life. but you don't share that with like random people. Yes, you do share that with your closest people and closest friends, your family, but you don't share that with people who are not in your zone, people who you are not close to, okay? So you can see the Nine of Cups here, you know, and Spirit is saying that you should be proud of yourself. You should be. You never have to hide away that part of you that deserves happiness and success. You know, we all need to celebrate ourselves. Big wins or small wins, in fact. This is what makes you incredibly beautiful. Because no matter how much you receive, you kept going, you know. You don't let the amount of success that you have what is that word? You didn't become prideful and ego-driven. I feel like you still kept your heart pure and genuine. And this is a very rare find. A lot of people, okay, who have reached their success, and I mean, of course, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not judging anyone who does that, but it's just, I feel like I said, this is a very rare trait, you know, no matter the awards, you know, the wins that you have received, you still kept yourself humbled and grounded and confident in yourself, which is really, really good. And like I said, you know, a lot of people, they forget their own purpose in this world, you know, and no matter how many wins, how many external validation you have received, you are not really driven by that, is what I should say, yeah. It's not what I should say, but it is what I'm getting, yeah. Yeah, look at what he's wearing. I'm also getting another message is you are also someone that trusts in divine timing, especially with the Wheel of Fortune out here. You are not afraid to let people shine. It's also another message that I'm getting with the Nine of Cups. And this is what makes you really beautiful to a lot of people. Because the way you support others is incredibly genuine. And you know that your time is going to come. When we have our highs, we are going to have our lows. When we have our lows, we are going to have our highs. Nothing is going to stay here forever, like I said. You trust in the universe, you trust in the divine, and you know that whatever goal that you want to achieve, you co-create with the universe. You trust that Spirit is going to be here, always with you, every step of the way. This is what makes you really, really beautiful. You are not afraid to share your wins, to cheer other people on their journey. Because you truly do want other people to win, you know? You not only want you to win, you want other people to win as well. And this is an incredible trait, you know? You may think that, oh, isn't this what everybody is? It is? No, it is not. Not a lot of people can actually be very, very happy for another person when they do see their success, especially when you're going through something tough. I feel like this is also understandable, you know, and you could also maybe asking, like, oh, my friend already has her wins, when am I going to have my wins too? Maybe you would ask that like deep down, but you wouldn't show that part of you. Yeah, because you really want other people to win. And you recognize that. And you recognize that support, we should support one another. That there is no point in fighting. There is no point in trying to gain the upper hand, because the universe is that abundant. The universe has all of the resources for you. No matter how tough it may seem at times, you trust that your time is going to come. This is what makes you exceptionally beautiful. You trust unconditionally is also what I'm getting. And I'm also getting another message with support system. So you could be a really good support system for the people in your life, your community as well, is what I'm getting. If you don't have a community of yours, Spirit is saying that you are going to have your community. Like you are going to have your support system. The people that truly do love you for who you are, and you already have a community of your own. This is something that you cherish a lot, and they cherish you too. They do. Okay? I'm also getting your soul tribe is also coming in, another additional messages. But you could be connecting with them on the 5D. So even if you haven't met your community and your soul tribe yet, you are going to meet them. So Spirit is saying that there is nothing to be afraid of. Yeah. Whichever wish you want to have that is aligned with your heart's desires, you are going to get them. The universe is on your side, whatever it is that you want to achieve. And you do trust that, okay? This is what makes you extremely beautiful. Because we know the timings of life. We know that there are cycles. In the moon itself, we have different seasons: spring, summer, autumn, winter. We need to go through that. There is no such thing as, being in the winter forever. No. Maybe in Singapore, you're like in summer like all day long. But even if I'm in Singapore, I will still have to go through the cycles of life, There's no exception to that. Look at nature. And you do trust that. You trust the timings of life, and that is what makes you really, really unique and exceptionally beautiful is just what I want to tell you. Okay, Let's move on to the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like I've covered a little bit of about the Wheel of Fortune here. But yeah, the Wheel of Fortune, endings, new beginnings. You are not afraid to go through that. Death, rebirth, again and again. Even though it is tough, of course it is extremely tough. But I feel like you have sort of mastered the lessons of going through new beginnings and then endings, and then death and then rebirth and then a new beginning again. You really have mastered these lessons. And this is what makes you incredibly beautiful. You are not stuck in the past, nor you are not stuck in the future. You are here in the present. Even if at times you may daydream, you may go into spaceship mode, but you will always ground yourself back into the earth, is what I'm getting with the Wheel of Fortune. You don't live in the past. You do reminisce about it, of course, and there's nothing wrong with that. But you know that the present is what it is that you can change. You know that the future is not fixed, and you know that the past is over. So you can finally start to move on and live a life according to you. With this Wheel of Fortune, I'm getting there is a new you that you are currently emerging. There is a new you that is currently being born anew. And this is it, you are not the same person you were like 10 years ago, 20 years ago. And if the people from your past do follow you on your social media accounts, they are actually really, really shocked, I would say. They are really shocked at the way you are now, like how you look, how you dress, how you speak. Your entire energy, your aura is incredibly different from what they know you 10 years ago. And this is incredibly beautiful to them because you are not static, okay? You change, you flow. I'm getting like a roller coaster. So some of you could love roller coaster. You know that change is unavoidable. Change is the constant state of life. This is what you have known and this is what you have trust again and again. And this is what makes you really beautiful, pile number one, My dear pile number one, yeah, you are so incredibly empowering. Yeah, you are an inspiration to a lot of people. And I feel like a lot of people want to know your tricks. They want to know like, how is it that you can constantly change? Like even if I've not seen you for like a few months and you change again, That's the thing, you consistently change. And what I mean by this change is not even following societal's expectations and standards. What I mean by your change is that you follow what is for you. For example, look at fashion trends, I feel like you are not someone that really follows the trend. And even if you do follow the trend, you still have your own personal sense of style. Like you know who you are, is what I'm getting with the Wheel of Fortune here. You are an incredible inspiration to many, many people. Even people that underestimated you. Even people that hate you. Okay, I would even go ahead and say that. They want to know your trick. They want to know, like, how is it that you are always changing? How is it that you're always evolving? Like, how? Is there like a trick to it, pal number one? And it's up to you if you want to share, of course. You don't have to share if you don't want to, of course. But yeah, the people that follow you on social media, or the ones that you have blocked, but I feel like they are still either looking at you, they are either getting information from you from another person. So please be very wary and careful about that. Yes, with the Wheel of Fortune. You are really a lot of people look up to, okay? A lot of people look up to you. You are an empowered individual. Okay, and that is all that I have for you for this tarot part of the reading. Like, wow, pile number one. You really are an inspiration. Do you know that? Sorry, I was just bopping. But we are going to continue with this portion. So this message is just going to be some affirmations or messages from your spirit guides, messages from the universe, to see some of the messages that you need to know right now. Okay? But before that, I actually want to, like I said in the beginning, I want to take like 2 more cards. So okay, so I have 3 cards here. I just finally shuffled to save some time. Let's open up. Okay, we have Whirlwind with destiny is at play in your life right now. Oh my freaking god, wow. Let change happen. In time, all will settle into peaceful order. I trust the divine schedule that gets things moving. So we have the Wheel of Fortune. This is literally the Wheel of Fortune at play. So change is currently happening in your life right now. Okay, and if you're going through a transformation, please know that, like what I mentioned, continue trusting. Okay, continue trusting your intuition, trusting that there are highs and lows in your life. Okay, and whatever is currently happening right now, it is happening for you, not to you. Okay? Next, we have Grow. You have learned from what has been and are wiser, more prepared and more capable than ever before. Trust yourself and the path before you. I reach for my dreams and grow my soul. Yes. Look at how much you have grown, with the King of Swords, with the 9 of Cups. In order to reach to the king, he has to go through from page to the knight. And it is not easy. It has been incredibly difficult. And you have been through a lot, incredibly challenging times. And you have learned that whatever is happening for you, it is always for your highest good. Even though you may not understand this right now. So I'm actually getting, for some of you, you could be currently going through a huge transformation right now. And for a lot of you, you have grown from this situation. You have grown into a more wiser, into someone who places trust and faith in the divine more than ever. And if you really are going through any transformation right now, I'm sending you a lot of love. And please know that this change is going to bring you a more authentic version of you. Okay? Next, we have blessed. Oh my God! Wow. Beloved child of the universe, believe that goodness will arise in your life. Trust in the beauty that is destined for you. I open my arms to receive the many blessings meant for me. You are truly blessed, isn't it? This is why, you know, no matter how difficult your circumstances are, you've continued to trust. Trust is literally, you see, we have trust, and we have trust. This is what you have learned. This is what you have grown into. Someone who trusts yourself, someone who trusts life and the universe completely. Because you know that whatever situation you are in, you can handle it with the King of Swords. You can handle it and you will handle it. And you can always ask for help from Spirit. You can always ask for help from your guides. They are always here with you. This is what makes you incredibly, incredibly beautiful. Okay, you are not afraid to go into the chaos of your life. You are not afraid to face your darkness. You are not afraid to face your fears. And we also have grown. You have learned from what has been and are wiser, more prepared, and more capable than ever before. Trust yourself and a path before you. Yes. Continue trusting on your destiny, on your dreams. Continue trusting your dreams and your own potential and your own ability to change, because you certainly do. And you are incredibly blessed. You may not feel it, but the universe is always by your side. Please remember that. And I know you will. Okay, pal number 1, you are such an inspiration. And look at, we have from the first stage of your life, you know, you are currently evolving, you're currently changing. And I feel like a lot of you have been through this cycle. And if you are still in this cycle, I'm sending you a lot of love, and please continue trusting yourself and the universe, okay? And we have grown. This is just so beautiful, and you're blessed. I'm also getting with this blessed card, you have really seen how circumstances have worked in your favor, you know, after you have been more aware and more consciously awakened to the fact that you are a child of the universe. You are indeed blessed. All of the things are happening for you, not to you, okay? So that is all that I have for you, pal number 1. And I want to thank you for allowing me to read for you. I really, really do appreciate it. And I really hope that this reading brought you a little bit of confidence. I wouldn't say a little bit, sorry. I hope that this reading brought you confidence and it made you more powerful than ever before. And what I mean by that is to really, really believe in your skills and your abilities and yourself especially, and to know that you are always a child of the universe and you are incredibly gifted is also another message that I'm getting. And yes, please continue trusting yourself, and do know that whenever you need an ego boost, you can always come back to this reading. This reading is timeless. So thank you so much for allowing me to read for you, and I want to thank my spirit guides and the universe for allowing me to read for you. I am very, very grateful to be here, and I'm very, very grateful to be able to channel messages for you, and I'm really, really thankful. If you're interested, you can definitely like and subscribe to the Grown Girl Tarot if you like more future readings from me. And I know that I may be a little bit scattered and all over the place, but it's okay. This is all part of the process of this is all part of this process, and it is not easy, so I will continue growing, okay? I will grow alongside with you too, pal number 1. So thank you. So if you are interested, like I said, you can like and subscribe to the Grown Girl Tarot, and I'll see you guys in my next reading. Bye! Hi! Hi, welcome back, pile number 2. And if you picked this image, this would be your reading for today. I loved doing energy checks in my previous reading, but for today I won't be doing any energy checks, so I don't feel like it. So yeah, but anyways, in future readings I will be doing like energy check. So I just wanna put it out here and let you guys know. And I'm not going to flip open this card. We will be doing this after the tarot portion, and I wanna take additional 2 cards for you from the Alana Fairchild deck. And I feel called to take additional 2 cards. So I actually did that for pile number 1 as well. I'll be doing that after we finish the tarot portion of the reading. So we have 3 cards. Actually, no, we have 4 cards today. Like, we have 4 cards actually. Interestingly, 4 cards came out for you today, pile number 2. So we will see what messages does Spirit have for you with this topic, what makes you really beautiful. So actually, this reading came to me because I felt like we needed an ego boost. Like, we needed some additional boost of confidence within ourselves, okay? And when you are listening to this reading, and if you think that this is not for you, then you can pick another pile, okay? I would say that you don't have to restrain yourself, because this part of you that makes you incredibly beautiful, it's maybe parts of you that you may not even realize. You know, you may even deem it as shameful, you may deem it as bad and negative, but these are aspects and traits that makes you incredibly beautiful, okay? So please take what it resonates for you. And beauty is incredibly subjective, and it's mostly the inside that counts. And always remember that you have the free will, and if you think that this reading is not for you, feel free to skip it or pick another pile. So let's get started, shall we? I'm going to put this aside first, so hold on. Okay, first we have the tarot portion. I'm going to flip open the cards. Oops. Oh shit. Wait. I need to cover it up first. I accidentally made it. Okay. This should be okay. Let me see. Okay. This should be okay. Okay. Okay, we have the Lovers. Okay. We have the Empress. We have the 7 of Pentacles. And we have the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, maybe I should shift. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, wow. We have 2 major arcana, and we have 7 and the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, let's start with the Lovers, shall we? With what makes you really beautiful. So, pile number 2, the first thing that came up to my mind when I saw the Lovers card is that you are a very family-oriented person. So you are someone that cares about your family, whether is it biological or your soul tribe, your soul family, the person that you deemed as your family. You are incredibly gentle. You are incredibly loving towards the people that are incredibly close to you, because we literally have the Empress beside the Lovers card. So it's giving me like you take care of the people around you, and you are incredibly giving and loving as well. And with the Lovers card, another message came through is, if you have a partner, okay, your partner is incredibly thankful for your existence, and they want to say that they are glad to have you in their life, because you are a rare find is what I'm hearing. So you are someone who is like a treasure, okay, and you treat everybody equally. That's the thing about you. Like, you treat everybody equally and you don't judge, you know. Because you yourself have been through a lot of experiences that are incredibly traumatic is what I'm getting. Therefore, you know how to treat other people with kindness, with respect, with love, with gentleness. And this is what makes you incredibly beautiful. Because you provide love. Okay, your love is very unconditional. And a lot of people do see that in you, and this is what makes you really, really beautiful. Okay, with the Lover's card. And what makes you really beautiful, pile number 2, is that you are open. You are open to what is that called? You're open to giving people advice. Yes, you're open to giving people advice, and you are not afraid to lovingly, but at the same time, honestly give them what it is that they need to hear. Not what they want to hear, but what they need to hear is what I'm getting with the Lover's card here. I feel like you're also someone that a lot of people look up to as well, with what makes you really beautiful. A lot of people may come to you for advice, especially with the Lover's card here. And love doesn't have to be romantic, right? It's just the love that you have for your community, the love that you have for the people around you. I feel like even with strangers, even with animals, you have a motherly energy is what I'm getting. You are incredibly like loving and giving is what I'm getting here. You are also incredibly sexy, and sexy doesn't have to be, you don't have to be a female in order to be sexy, okay? Just want to put it out here. Because we can see like they are like male and female is naked. And I also feel like a lot of people love being vulnerable with you. It's like being with you is just so incredibly healing. You are like a home. You are like you feel like home to them. And it's like Cancer energy is coming through, yes. So you feel like home to a lot of people. And this is what makes you really beautiful. It kind of feels like I'm seeing an example of someone coming back home, and then when they saw you, they want to like hug you immediately. They want to lie on the couch with you, even if it's just doing nothing, just laying on the couch, hugging one another. It's just so comforting. Okay, and yeah, this is how you feel like to people. And you are incredibly loyal with the Lover's card here. A lot of people feel like it's a lot of people think that they are fated, like it is, like they are destined to meet you. Okay, it's like fate brought you together. It's like the universe brought you together, and this is just so cute. Oh my god, this energy is so cute. You have a very nurturing energy is what I'm getting, but also be very aware here, especially with the Lover's card. And what makes you incredibly beautiful is that you feel like home no matter where you are. The kindness that you give out to other people, the strangers, even though you just give out like a smile, a smile can mean a lot to those people that are struggling. You never know what these people are going through. When strangers smile at you, smile at them back, it makes them incredibly happy. Is your entire energy is incredibly uplifting, it's incredibly positive. And I'm seeing a lot of yellows, like this energy is very vibrant, is very lively. I'm seeing the sun in my head. So you are like the sun. okay, to a lot of people. This is because I feel like a lot of people do live in darkness, and when they do meet you, they feel like, whoa, why is this person so positive all the time? How do they do that? Why are they so uplifting? How can they be so generous? How can they be so kind? It's like people are in awe of you, okay? They think that you have so much to give to the world, Pao 2. And this is what makes you really beautiful, because your existence, your presence already brings up a lot of happiness and joy in many people's lives, and you may not even realize that. And I feel like through this energy, a lot of people want to thank you through a lot of people want to thank you, okay? Their higher self wants to thank you. And I feel like even with the people from your past, okay, and let's say if you have given them like an advice, but they wouldn't listen. Okay, it's not to say they wouldn't listen, but they may not accept it at the time, and they may lash out at you and stuff like that. I feel like their higher self is coming through to say that they are sorry, and now that they did some reflection and stuff like that, they know that you mean well, okay? And some people, maybe they give advice for the just sake of getting advice, but you are incredibly how should I say, you see through problems is what I'm getting. You see through to the core of that problem, that the advice that you give to them. And even though it hurts, okay, even though it's incredibly challenging for them to hear, but in the end they realize that, hey, actually you are right, Pao 2, you are right. And they want to say that they are sorry, and they are very, very thankful, and they really hope that you will continue to give out your love and kindness. Like, don't lose that in yourself. Don't lose that love and kindness in you, because this is how precious you are with the lovers. Yeah, if you have close friends, best friends in your life, they really want to thank you for being like a happy and a pure existence in their life, because you are such a joy to be around, Pao number 2. Yeah, your solar plexus chakra, you are incredibly confident, you are not afraid to help other people to get out of darkness in whatever ways that you are, especially with the Empress card here, is that you use your creativity to help other people, because this is what you're meant to do. This is your life purpose. You're not afraid to be a light for others. And I feel like with the Empress here, even though sometimes you can be struggling, but you still provide that shoulder for other people to lean on. And this is what makes you incredibly beautiful, Pao number 2. You may think that, oh, a lot of people can do that. A lot of people are reliable. They are positive, and they are positive and incredibly, joyful. But Pao number 2, remember, every human being is different. We are designed differently by spirit and the universe. Even though you may think that other people can provide all of these things, and this is not really what makes you incredibly beautiful, but no. I feel like you have been through you have been through like a lot of people taking advantage of you, and maybe you are incredibly kind and compassionate and giving to the people back then, okay? But like I said, they take it for granted. They take advantage of you, and you may feel like this is not something to be proud of, but no. These people really regret. I can see that you have a lot of secret admirers, the people that think about you all the time, the people that think about what it would be like to have you in their life again, the people that regret the people that regret not telling you how they feel. They regret not saying thank you to what you share with them. And this is how much of an impact you have in people's lives. Pile number 2. You may think that this is just this is not really what makes me beautiful, but hey, don't say that. Don't say that about yourself. Okay, you may not realize this, but your spirit guides, the universe, they see that in you. And I feel like, how should I say this? But because you know about the toxic positivity that's currently like happening all around here, but you are not. Your positivity is something that illuminates other people deep within your soul. It is something that you truly believe deep down. You know, even though you have gone through something really challenging and really traumatic, but you still believe in love. You still believe in light in the world. And this is an incredible treasure, you know. This is what makes you really beautiful, like I said. Because what you believe in is from your soul. It's not something that you just say, oh, okay, I believe in this. Oh, I believe that things will get better. But do you truly believe in it? Maybe you think that no, you don't believe in it. It's just your ego telling you that you don't believe in it. But actually your soul knows that really well. And this is because from your past lives, I'm hearing, is that you have gotten confirmations from spirit and the universe that you can get what you want, you know. The sun will shine again. No matter how many trials and tribulations that you have gone through, things will be back up, will look positive, things will be well again. This is what you believe in deep down, okay? So with the Empress here, okay, I think I talked a lot about the Empress, but I still have a lot to go through. So what makes you really beautiful is that you are incredibly attractive. Pile number 2, you are beautiful. You are truly beautiful from the inside and out. Incredibly beautiful. Okay, and I know that you may not see this in yourself, but I'm hearing you will notice it one day. Like one day you will just get a hit, like you will just be, oh, look at how much I have to offer to the world. Look at how beautiful I am. You know, this is not just like, oh, look at how beautiful I am, but it's just, hey, look at how beautiful I am. Look at how attractive I am. You know, you start to believe that in yourself, and you will see that in you one day. I don't know when that will be, but you will. You will. Okay, with the Empress here. And like I said, if you are a parent, okay, I want to say that you are doing a good job. Your child, okay, your family loves you. I feel like you are like the driving force of your entire family. And I also feel like you, with the Empress here, I'm getting you have a strong influence. So, especially when you light up others with joy, is what I want to say. Yeah. So, no matter how dire, no matter how challenging things are, but being by your side, you know, it's gonna make life feel easy. This is what makes you incredibly beautiful, because a lot of people just being by your side feels like life will be easy because you are here. Life is easy because you exist. Power number 2. And oh, I love this energy. It's so cute, and you are a joy to be around. Pile 2, yes. With the Empress here, okay, you are incredibly sexy, okay, like what I mentioned, Venus energy, with love and connections, and you know how to talk to people is also another message. Like what I mean by you know how to talk to people is that you can see through other people. Like you can sense their emotions. Okay, if the Empress here, Taurus or Libra can be significant. Oh, and with the Lovers card here, which is Gemini energy, could be significant. I feel like you are incredibly connected to spirit. It's like you can just be like a channel for the universe, for spirit guides to come through you. So whatever it is that you want to see, sometimes you may not even notice what you're saying. You just blab it out and then you're like, whoa, where did this come from? But actually this is your spirit guides coming through you to say what it is that needs to be said, what is it that needs to be heard. And like I said, you can be incredibly kind, but you are also incredibly straightforward as well with the Empress. I'm also hearing with what makes you incredibly beautiful is that you know when to rest. So you know when to take a break and you know when to move forward. So you are very connected with the moon, is what I'm hearing. The stars, the moon, the sky, clouds, even the wind, even you are very, very connected to nature. And I feel like you can also sense what nature wants to tell you, once you really take your time to connect with them, and you can get downloads even. I'm getting like clairvoyance, especially with the star card, okay, the star could be significant. Okay, you are a star. You are a shining light in the darkest nights. Okay, night. Okay, whatever. But yeah, I'm getting crown chakra energy, so you could be incredibly connected to the divine. Like I said, you may not believe in it, but you are really spiritually connected to spirit, to your guides, to your ancestors. Okay, this is why you can channel messages so easily. Okay, you can channel messages like an instant, And I feel like a lot of people may wonder, like, how is it? Because with the Empress here, right, I'm getting someone who has strong manifestation abilities. So by being in their feminine energies, you take a break, you rest, you travel, you take a solo trip, basically just take a day or two out for yourself. By spending time with yourself, by spending time with nature, by spending time with the divine, you can manifest easily. Even though your manifestation takes time, but you know that this is going to come true for you. You know that as long as you have the patience, as long as you believe in yourself and the magic that the divine offers, you are going to get what you want very, very instantly. This is what makes you incredibly beautiful. Like, people want to know your secret. Like, what is it that you do that you can manifest things so easily? Now, a lot of people are very in awe of that, and this is what makes you really beautiful, because you are like the magician. Even though the magician card is not here, but I'm seeing the magician in my head. And with the Empress here, you know your worth. Okay, you know who you are. You don't let what other people say get to you, because this is how powerful you are. And I'm getting psychology, so some of you could be could have a very keen eye to detail. So you like to observe people, and you know what the other person is trying to say, or you know what the other person needs just by looking at them, even just by staring at them in the eye, just by the words that they use. You can easily tell. And this is what makes it really beautiful, but scary at the same time, because I feel like a lot of people may be intimidated by this part of you. They'll be like, whoa, like, how did you know that, I need this? Or how do you know that I have this? Or like, how do you know blah, 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 blah. I know that this can seem a little bit too far-fetched, but it's true. Like I said, with the Empress here, you believe in the impossible. You know that everything is possible in this universe, even though we are living on Earth, but the divine is incredibly unlimited in its way of giving you messages. And you have a very keen eye with the Empress here. And what makes you really beautiful is that you have boundaries. Pao 2. You have very strong boundaries with the Empress. Even though she's incredibly kind, she's really giving, she's really loving, She doesn't deal with any buddy who wants to take advantage of her. Because she knows her worth. She knows her time and energy is incredibly precious, and that is what makes you beautiful. Because when you give to people, they know that your time is precious. They know that your energy is precious. And that when you're willing to give them that, they're like, oh my God, Pao 2 gave me their time and energy. How what a blessing, what a miracle. But this is true. And even though people may not say that to your face, I get that people may not say that to your face, but this is how they feel deep within. They'll be like, whoa, Pao 2 is willing to spend time with me. I'm so thankful. I'm so proud. Something like this. So cute. But yes, with the Empress. And I'm also getting what makes you beautiful is that you're not afraid to show your emotions. You are not afraid to go to the truth of a matter and showing yourself and others, your community, that you can be vulnerable without being taken advantage of. You can be kind with boundaries as well. So yeah, I keep getting motherly energy, incredibly loyal, authentic. The vibe that you give off to others is just, you take care of other people so well, whether is it mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. You take care of others so well that they want more. Okay, and what I mean by that is, like, for example, when someone is like going through like a tough time, you know the words to say, you know how to comfort other people. And when they do show you the sides of them that they may be ashamed of, you will never ever judge them. You will never ever shame them. Because you know, being a human, life on this planet is incredibly tough. And that at times we are allowed to show our emotions. We are allowed to be vulnerable. And you will stick by them as long as, they are in your circle. You stick through them, thick and thin. You are very, very loyal, Pao 2. And this is what makes you really, really beautiful. And like I said, you don't give your energy easily to others. You only give to those who you deem worthy of your time and energy. Yeah, this is what makes you really beautiful, because you know how to take care of others like a mother, like how a mother treats a child. Okay. Yeah, this is what makes you so beautiful, Pao Tu. Okay, let's move on to the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, I'm gonna Seven and Eight of Pentacles. It's just pretty interesting. Like, I think I touched on it a little bit because the Empress, right? The way she creates, the way she plants seeds is very different from the masculine. So, because the masculine wants to see results in the physical world, right? But the Empress knows that even if there are no results being seen in the physical world, things are still happening behind the scenes. That's what I'm getting with the Seven and the Eight of Pentacles here. Because as we can see with the Seven of Pentacles, this person feels incredibly restless. It's like they don't want to continue anymore. But that's the thing, the Empress, you know, even if things don't go according to plan, she knows the divine always has a way. Okay, as long as you put your heart and soul into it, you are incredibly determined to get this done. You are not afraid to continue putting your foot forward. And this is what makes you beautiful, you know, because like I said, a lot of us, when we don't see results in the physical world, we give up very easily. And the Empress doesn't do that, you know. She knows what she wants and she goes for it. Even if it takes like time, she will still work hard. You know, the Eight of Pentacles here. She will continue working hard and putting in an effort, one foot at a time, one step at a time to get her results. This is how powerful she is. She will never be the one to give up. Never. Yeah. And that's how you are. Once you set your mind to something, you do it. You go ahead with it. Especially in this day and age, you know, like for example, when we put our work out there and we don't see any like results, we don't see people like looking at our work, we start to doubt ourselves. We start to think that, oh, is there something wrong with our work? Why is no one liking our work? Why is no one seeing our content? Why are people not commenting on my post? But the Empress doesn't, I don't want to say doesn't give a shit, but it's more of like she trusts in the divine is what I want to say. Yeah, the Empress is incredibly connected to the spiritual worlds, like I said. It doesn't mean you don't see things in the 3D right now, doesn't mean it's not happening. Is what I'm getting here with the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. And this is what makes you really beautiful. Maybe there are times when you start to doubt yourself, which is incredibly normal, okay, Pao Tu. You don't have to, you know, you don't have to force yourself to be perfect like all the time. Sometimes you can doubt yourself and even question the divine at times. And that is incredibly okay because we all have times of self-doubt, which is okay to accept these emotions that are coming up, okay? And yeah, with the Seven of Pentacles here, I'm getting there are a lot of paths that you are currently expanding, that you are currently, or even encouraged to expand if you are still making up your mind. Please continue following the path is what I'm getting right here, Pao Tu. So what makes you really beautiful is you don't give up easily. Look at the Eight of Pentacles, you know. she's a hard worker. Even though she's really humble. Okay, I should say that. She's humble and she's grounded and she's down to earth. She's not afraid to make a mistake, okay? And she's not afraid to change her route. Like, what I mean by that is that, let's say you're going through a tower moment and everything is tumbling down, right? But the Eight of Pentacles here shows me that you're not afraid to start over and to improve your craft over and over and over again. Because you know that in life, there are a lot of things to learn, you know? And just because you have reached some stage or some level of success doesn't mean that you are going to stop here. Doesn't mean that you're going to stop learning. That's not who you are. You are going to continue to work hard and study and learn and to grow, make yourself a better person, improve the quality of your work, you know? You gain a lot of wisdom through your experiences and challenging moments, even if times of despair and restlessness, you will keep going. You will keep going. And this is what makes you really beautiful, pile number 2. Even in times of despair, you shall not be swayed. You will not be swayed. You will not be broken down. I'm thinking about the 9 of Wands right now. Yeah. No matter how much hard work and sweat and effort you need to put in, you will get into the grind and do it. Okay, you will get into the grind and do it. You are incredibly independent, but at the same time, you can collaborate with other people. So you know when to be independent and you know when to work with other people. And this is what makes you really beautiful, because you know at times when you have to handle this alone, you are going to handle this alone. And when it's time to ask for help, you will ask for help. Yeah. Showing your vulnerability at times. You don't have to be tough. The Empress, she is tough, but at the same time, she's also vulnerable. You are too, pile number 2. Yes, you are incredibly resilient. Yes, you are really strong. But you have that soft spot within you. And that soft spot, that vulnerability that you show to other people, makes other people want to take care of you. They want to protect you. You know, because even though you are the Empress, you deserve to be taken care of as well. You know, you're not supposed to be taking care of others like all the time. You are going to burn out. This is why you know how to balance between being independent, but at the same time asking for help. And this is what makes you really, really beautiful, pile 2. Okay? I'm sorry if I'm kind of like all over the place right now. So, yeah. Yeah, with the 8 of Pentacles here, I'm just getting like you could have gained some sort of award, or you could have accomplished something big in your life currently when you are watching this. Okay, this is a timeless reading, so you can watch this anytime. You could be getting some award, or you have gained some sort of accomplishment, or you have reached like a milestone in your life, and I want to say congratulations. But that's the thing with you. Even though you have reached a new level of success, you are not afraid to challenge yourself, to go out of your comfort zone. The 7 of Pentacles can mean changing routes. So you could be expanding your path. So you may not just be focusing on one thing right now. You can be focusing on a lot of things. And that's the thing that makes it really beautiful, because a lot of people wonder, like, how can this person do this? Like, how can this person like manage so many tasks like in a day? And you are like, oh, I just have a rigid schedule. And you do. You have a rigid schedule for yourself. You are very disciplined with the Eight of Pentacles here. You know when to rest and you know when to take action. You challenge yourself to go higher and higher. You don't stop. And like I said, the divine spirit could be encouraging you to open up. Open up your path. So do not be so rigid and stick to one, but following your joy, following your passion. That's the thing with the Empress energy. She follows her passion. She follows her joy. She creates what she desires. And she knows that whatever it is that is being put in her head, it is something that the divine wants you to create. And this is what you believe in. Like I said, you believe in your intuition. Whichever intuitive message that you get, whichever downloads that you get from the universe, you trust it. And that's the thing, you trust it. You don't dismiss it, you trust it. And even though sometimes, okay, you may not be able to do it right now, but you will not forget it. You will just leave it aside for a moment and then you will come back to it when you know that you have the time to accomplish this. Whichever download and message that you get, you trust it, and that's what makes you really beautiful. You know that whatever is being put in your mind is something that you are destined to accomplish, is something that you are destined to chase after, your dreams. Yeah. So your path could be really unfolding really quickly right now is what I'm hearing, Pao 2. Keep going and follow your intuition. Okay, and yeah, you don't dismiss. I was burping, so sorry. That's like a confirmation, I feel like. You don't dismiss any of your intuition. Because we have Two Pentacles card here. The Empress. She birthed new creations through darkness. That means that even though it's not being seen, she still keeps going. She keeps going. Okay? She fights for whatever she wants. She fights for her dreams and her goals. And this is how you are, Pao 2. You fight for yourself. You fight for love on this planet. You are the embodiment of unconditional love, is what I'm getting. You truly are, Pao 2. Even though you don't see it at times, but you truly are. Your soul yearns for unconditional love, is what I'm getting. But at the same time, you are going to receive unconditional love from a lot of people. With the 7 and the 8 of Pentacles here, I'm getting something that you are meant to receive in this lifetime is unconditional love, Pao 2. Because you yourself are the embodiment of unconditional love with the Lover's card here. Don't hide away these aspects of you. Okay, unconditional love towards yourself first is the first step. And continue your work through unconditional love. Whether it is by serving humanity, whether it is by doing a 9-to-5 job. And I know that a 9-to-5 job can be incredibly difficult, but with the Empress here, I'm getting your creativity is incredibly persuasive. So that means whatever you create and whatever it is that you put out in the world, it will be seen and liked and respected by many. And with the 7 and 8 of Pentacles here, you are going to earn a lot of abundance from it, Pile 2. And if you are already on this path, continue going and keep going, okay? And this is just what makes you really, really beautiful, Pile 2. Devotion to the divine, devotion to love, okay? You always choose love over fear, is what I'm getting. And even if you have not reached this state of mind, you are going to reach this in this lifetime, because love is the highest authority of all. Your love is truly unconditional, and it can help to reawaken love on this planet. This is how powerful you are, Pile 2. You can help to reawaken love in this planet. You can help to reawaken consciousness in other people and make them realize that love is the highest form of anything. Have you ever heard the phrase called love moves mountain? Because it will. It will. As long as you know, Pile 2, you devote yourself to love, you are going to gain a lot of love and respect back. Because you deserve it. You absolutely deserve it. Okay, I keep wanting to say you are the embodiment of love. You are the embodiment of unconditional love is what I want to repeat and what I want to see here. Pile 2, you are so loving and so kind to even the most wounded people on this planet. But also, please remember to take care of yourself. And I know you will, okay, the Empress here, and I know you will. Kindness without boundaries is going to leave you feeling depleted and leave you being taken advantage of. So please continue to set boundaries and protect yourself. Always, always. Unconditional love must always be directed towards you first and foremost. And then you can dedicate your love to humanity. Okay, Pile 2. And if you have not realized this potential within yourself, please know that you have the power and you absolutely have the potential to reach this embodiment of unconditional love. Okay. So that's it, Pile number 2. And I'm going to use this card to see any further messages does Spirit have for you right now. It can be anything, actually, anything that your guides, the universe, whatever it is that you believe in wants to come through, okay? So we'll first look at this card first, and I will shuffle and see what messages does Spirit have for you right now. Okay, hi, I'm back. So I took additional 2 cards for you. So let's flip open and see, shall we? Ooh, look at this. We have wild things. You have grown. Your soul is ready for something new. There are wonderful worlds, curious creatures, and sacred stories calling you. It is the right time to explore new territory. Ooh, this is so cool. Yeah. Okay, next we have grow. Oh my god, you may be drawn to pile number 1 as well, though. This card is actually from pile number 1. So you have learned from what has been and are wiser, more prepared, and more capable than ever before. Trust yourself and the path before you. Yes, grow. Your word is grow. Groaned. Last but not least, we have Ocean Heart. Stormy waters may cause confusion, but your inner wisdom flawlessly guides you towards your true north. You shall find your way. So I'm seeing that pile number 2, you have indeed grown from a lot of experiences and from a lot of tower moments. And I feel like right now what is being called to you is to trust the path before you, trust what you are currently going through right now, and trust in whatever the universe has to prepare you for new adventures, because you are meant for bigger and bolder things. Okay, your dreams. See, I reach for my dreams and grow my soul. So your dreams definitely have the potential to be accomplished. Okay, like I said, the feminine, she plants seeds in darkness. Even though it's not being seen in the physical world, it always comes true. It's dependent on divine timing, always. Okay, and even though you may doubt at times, but please know that whatever doubt that you are currently having right now, and whatever it is that you're currently going through right now, I'm sending you a lot of love. And please know that by following your inner wisdom, by following your true north, okay, your intuition will always guide you to where it is that you are meant to be. Okay, your life purpose. I trust in the grace that guides me forward. Yes. Ocean heart. Flow. Okay, you could set an intention before drinking water, to set an intention saying that I want to be able to flow today. I want to be able to go with life's flow today. Please help me to achieve that spirit. You can set an intention through unconditional love always is what I'm getting here. So yeah, so we have wild things over here. You have grown, your soul is ready for something new. There are many wonderful worlds, curious creatures, and secret stars calling you. Yes, go with whichever your heart takes you. Don't be afraid to try out new things, even though it doesn't bring you any abundance. But isn't that a part and parcel of life? Even though it doesn't bring us any money and fortune, but we are allowed to try out new things because it brings us happiness. That is the purpose here. As long as it brings us happiness and peace and love and joy, this is worth a try. This is worth for us. This is worth chasing after, isn't it? Yes, so trust. Everything is happening according to divine timing. Trust that you have grown. You have grown and you are more wiser. You are more capable than ever before, because you know what it is meant for you. You know how to follow. You know how to follow through your intuition in whatever life brings you. And no matter how many challenges that you are going to face in the future, because sometimes life will get challenging, and there are challenging things that we need to overcome. Trust that you have the potential to overcome them, and that you have grown a lot, Pao too. Okay, and I'm incredibly proud of you. So yes, so that's all for pile number 2, and I really hope that this reading brought you a little bit of clarity and maybe confirmation and an ego boost in your confidence. So I really hope that you resonate with this, and yeah, please remember that this is a reading for everybody. So if it's the messages that are not meant for you, then please don't take it. Okay, only take what it resonates for you. Okay, and if you are interested, you can definitely subscribe to the Grown Girl Tarot and give me a like. And if you're interested to see any more future readings from me, please subscribe to my channel. Okay, and I'm not gonna force you, of course. So yeah, thank you so much, pile number 2, for your energy. It has been such an honor to be able to read for you. Thank you so much, and thank you to Spirit and the universe for allowing me to read for you. Thank you so much for allowing me to tap into your energy field. So thank you so much, Pal 2, and I'm sending you lots of love and lots of love into your life, and whatever stage it is that you are in your life right now, please know that everything is happening according to your highest good. Thank you so much, Pal 2, and I'll see you guys in my next reading. Bye. Hi, welcome back, pile number 3. And if you picked this image, this would be your reading for today. I loved doing energy checks in my previous reading, and I will be doing that in my future readings. But for today, because I don't feel called to, so I won't be touching on any energy checks. So yeah, that's just what I want to clarify on. And I'm not going to flip open this card. We'll be doing this after the tarot portion of the reading. And I actually want to take additional 2 cards from the Enchanted Heart Oracle from Alana Fairchild. Yes. So I will be doing that at the end of the reading, and I will put this aside first, okay? So we have 3 cards with what makes you really beautiful, pile number 3. And actually this reading came to me because I felt like we needed an ego boost, like a confidence within ourselves. And when you are listening to this reading and think that this is not for you, then you can pick another pile. I would say don't restrain yourself, because this could be aspects of you that you may not even realize, okay? Because beauty is subjective, and it's mostly the character is the one that is the most important, is the one that we need to prioritize, and you always have free will, okay? If you think that this reading is not for you, feel free to skip it or pick another pile, okay? And I want to say what makes you really beautiful. You don't have to be specifically a female in order to be beautiful, okay? All genders can listen to this reading, okay? I just need to put it out here. So let's get started with 3 cards. Okay, let's see. We have the 10 of Pentacles. Wow. We have the 3 of Pentacles. We also have the 5 of Cups. Okay, let's see if I get this in the frame. Okay, cool. Okay. What makes you really beautiful is that you are actually incredibly generous, is what I'm getting with the 10 of Pentacles here, especially 10 of Pentacles. We can see these people are surrounded with the people that they love, you know, whether biological or not. So I can tell from this 10 of Pentacles that you are really you are not afraid to give. You are not afraid to give back out to society, to help other people when they are in need. I'm not saying that, you know, you need to help everybody, you know, the ones that come to you and ask you for help. No, you choose who you help with. And this is what makes you really beautiful, because your energy, your time, your money is incredibly precious, and you don't give that out to anyone. And this is what makes you incredibly beautiful, because you don't give out your energy to anybody who asks for it. You only give those who you deemed as worthy, okay, with the 10 of Pentacles here. I'm also seeing you could be someone who is, I'm getting someone who is into charity. So you could participate in different organizations. I'm specifically getting animals. So you could be really drawn to helping animals. You could participate in animal welfare organizations. You could donate money, or you could donate resources. It doesn't have to be money specifically. Or you could be the one that volunteers, that does volunteers. No. You could be someone that is a volunteer in these types of organization. Yeah, is what I'm getting. And this is what makes you really beautiful, because I feel like, honestly, with this 10 of Pentacles card, I'm getting someone who is incredibly low-key. I feel like you're not someone that likes to brag. You like to keep things private. You don't share things with other people very easily. I don't see you posting a lot on social media. I feel like you're someone who is incredibly private. You don't like people invading in your privacy. And you don't like to invade in other people's privacy. This is incredibly beautiful, you know, and because you know that a lot of us, we have our own lives to go through, and we do not have to compare ourselves to other people. You know, we just have to follow our life purpose. We just have to follow our dreams and passions and our goals in order to get to where you are today with the 10 of Pentacles. You could have a very, very successful career. You could have your own empire. And this is what makes you really, really beautiful, because not only are you successfully in the material world, in your family as well, is what I'm getting, but also you are incredibly kind. You are incredibly, I'm hearing selfless. So you could be really, really selfless in giving back to society. You truly want to help, okay, but you do that in a way where it's incredibly low-key. You don't let other people know, because this is not something that it needs to be published. This is something that you truly want to give from your heart, and this is what makes you really beautiful, Power 3. Oh, this is so sweet. Yeah, thank you so much for giving back to the society, for helping those in need. I'm also getting, you could also help out in elderly homes as well. You could give out food. I'm seeing a vision of someone giving out food to elderlies. You could go from door to door and give them food, provide them food instead. Yeah. And this is what makes you incredibly beautiful. You have such a pure heart and such a good heart, pile number 3. Yeah, you are such an incredible soul, is what I want to say. Yeah. And with this 10 of Pentacles, I'm getting a vision of someone traveling, and because you know that the people who lost their homes is another message that I'm getting, is you could help people who have lost their homes, and you could help to provide money and resources to help them rebuild their house, is a message that I'm getting, a very specific one. So please take if it resonates with you, and thank you so much for doing this. Yeah. And I want to put it out here, you don't have to just provide like money in order to help out, in order to give back out to society, okay? Helping other people doesn't mean just giving out money and resources. You can do that, by just giving a smile to a stranger, or by just saying thank you to someone, or by just sending out love. Even by just sending out love to the universe, you are already helping out in this society. You're already giving back to society, is what I'm getting, okay? So don't underestimate your power. Even if it's you just sending love to other people, even if it's just you wishing out to the universe, praying for peace and love out in this earth, you are already giving back so much to society. This is what you can do. Even if you do want to provide abundance in all sorts of forms, but please know that you just praying, seeing someone in need of help and praying for them, praying for peace and love out in this world, this is already a precious gift. This is already a precious gift, okay? And that you are such a pure gift, pile number 3. I want to say that here. And yeah, you could be someone who is of service to other people. You might help out humanity, not just in the ways that I've mentioned, but by also, because like I've just mentioned, right? Because you could have a very successful career of your own, and you could be giving out a lot of messages, as in, I mean, you could be someone who channels messages from the divine, is what I'm getting, and help out other people who are in need. And you don't have to just channel messages from the divine, okay? You can do absolutely anything. This is just one specific message that I'm getting, okay? You could also be in a workplace, a job, and by just you being kind to other people, this is already such a precious gift already. You sending love to others, you speaking your truths, even if it's hard for others to hear, this is already incredibly precious, okay? Another message that I'm getting for the 10 of Pentacles is that your family, your partner really cherish you a lot. Because of the amount of work that you are doing. I feel like your presence is already like a gift to the people in your lives, and even in the people that you are helping. And I feel like they want to say thank you. And if, let's say, if these people didn't say thank you to you in your face, but please know that they really do appreciate your time, your energy, your gifts, your resources, your abundance. Your presence is truly such a gift. Pile 3 is what I'm getting from the 10 of Pentacles. And I feel like, I don't know why, this message is actually pretty similar to pile number 2. Yeah, I'm getting repeating. Sorry, I'm burping. I'll take that as a confirmation. So you could be drawn to pile number 2 as well. And so yeah, with the 10 of Pentacles, I feel like a lot of people respect you. A lot of people look up to you. Also, there are some people who are incredibly intimidated by you as well. You may look intimidating at first, but after getting to know you as a person, they can see your pure soul, that they can see through your kind heart, is what I'm getting. And this is what makes you incredibly beautiful, pile 3. Don't disregard the small things, okay? I feel like, I don't know why, especially with the 10 of Pentacles here, you may disregard the small things that you did for like other people, strangers even. Okay, like the things that you see on the internet that needs love and light and healing, and you would send love to these people. And don't disregard all of the things that you did though, because Spirit, I'm hearing Spirit knows that, and Spirit wants to thank you for that. And actually, there is this one card from the Light Worker Oracle. I wanna take out that card. Wait, hold on a minute. Okay, so I'm back. Actually, which card is it? Wait, hold on. I don't really remember. Oh, of healing. Yes, I really feel called to read this for you. So, you are making a real contribution to the planet through your spiritual journey. Remember this and believe that your needs will be generously met by the earth and the universe. What you are doing matters and you will be supported. The earth recognizes you. She sees you as a conduit through which she's fed higher frequencies of light, love, and divine presence. This assists her on the journey of her own evolution. Earth is an exceptionally beautiful and powerful divine being in her own right. Yet, she, like every other being, benefits from the assistance of higher frequencies which offer a loving hand to help raise her vibration and continue her evolution. You are here to have your spiritual life journey in a human body. Part of that process will involve sharing your light with the earth itself. This may see you take on the role of a healer, guide, mentor, or teacher to others on the path. It may see you doing work with the natural world with various earth-centered causes such as conservation and animal welfare, organic and biodynamic farming, and ethical food production. It may involve an active prayer life, exactly what I was saying, that is ongoing through your day, praying for assistance, compassion, clearing, and blessing when you see an accident on the road, an animal or person who seems to be suffering, or an item on the news that you know needs light and healing, exactly. From the most obvious gestures to the more subtle, the oracle tells you that you are powerful enough to make a meaningful contribution to the quality of consciousness upon the earth. Earth asks you to do your work with quiet confidence and dedication. She gives thanks for all you have done and acknowledges her love for you. She will support you in your work by providing material means for you whilst you are here on this planet. These include financial support, housing, food, and human and animal relationships. She will also provide guidance for your progress, opportunities to grow and expand your field of influence, education and training opportunities, the means to take advantage of them, and the chance to apply what you have learned in a real-world context. The more you devote yourself to your task of earth healing, the more the earth will support you in fulfilling your inspired goals. If you have been wondering if the spiritual work you are doing is making a contribution, take this as Oracle's validation that it is. What you are doing matters, Yes, you are going to expand and grow in the work you're doing and the impact that you have in the world, because you are capable of that, but you are already helping in ways that you may not realize by the earth and the spiritual worlds too. You have loved the earth enough to take human form and do your work here. She knows it and she will reward you richly for it. Keep working, shining, and growing, dear one. Your presence here is so needed and honored. If you want to use the invocation prayer, you can. Take a screenshot. Yeah, so this is just what I want to put out here on the work that you're actually doing. Is incredibly valuable. Okay, don't dismiss your contributions to planet Earth. Okay, what else is coming up, Spirit? What makes pile number 3 beautiful? Okay, I'm getting with the 10 of Pentacles here is that the spirit world is incredibly proud of what you're doing. Okay, like what I mentioned in the Light Worker Oracle, but I just feel like saying you're incredibly blessed. Okay, you're incredibly blessed, and keep doing the work that you're doing, because you are making a huge impact and you may not know it. And I want to say here that this is what makes you really beautiful, pile 3. Okay. Okay, that's all of the 10 of Pentacles that I'm getting. But let's move on to the 3 of Pentacles. Actually, it's actually very similar to the 10 of Pentacles, is that you may be helping in ways that you may not even realize. Your community, your dedication to your life purpose is what makes you really beautiful. I'm hearing you're an extremely disciplined person. So you know what you need to do, what you want to do, and you continue putting in an effort and go for it with the 3 of Pentacles here. And I feel like you have a very keen eye on the things that you want to invest on. It's like you can see through the things that are actually pretty insignificant to other people, but for you, I feel like you can find the beauty in the things that it's insignificant to the eye at first, but you see through the energy of that particular thing that you want to work on, or that particular object or investment, like what I said, that you want to invest on, or a person even that you want to invest on. And I feel like you have a very keen eye, like you know who you wanna, you choose who you want to invest on wisely. And I feel like this is what makes you really beautiful. Because no matter what other people tell you that, oh, are you sure you want to invest in this? It seems like a waste of money. It seems pretty insignificant to the eye, but I feel like you're pretty rebellious, like you go against the grain. Like what other people tell you, you would do the opposite. This is how rebellious you are. Because you see through the underlying matter, you see through the energy of it. And I also feel like a lot of people, at first, they may think that you're pretty impulsive because of the decision that you made. But in the end, they were like, wow, like how could you know that this person or this project is worth investing on? Like when I first saw it, I didn't know that it's gonna be worth that much. And you made the right decision the first time. Like I feel like this is what a lot of people may be shocked in the end, because you have a really keen eye, pile 3. I keep getting drawn to this person's his facial expression. It's like the way that he is looking at what is being presented. He observes not only what he says, but his entire energy. Okay, his facial expression is also what I'm getting. And yeah, because he quietly observes. And then I'm hearing he places his bet wisely. And so are you, pile 3. What else, Spirit? With the 3 of Pentacles here. You are incredibly wise. You listen to other people's advice, but you choose wisely, like whose feedback you want to take it in. And I feel like the 3 of Pentacles, you don't take things personally as well. No matter what other people say, you only choose your own judgment. You believe in yourself is what makes you really beautiful. You are not swayed by other people, is also what I'm getting. I'm getting Virgo energy, so you could be a perfectionist. You see what others don't see. And this is why you can be so successful, right? With the 10 of Pentacles, yeah. This is what makes you so successful and beautiful at the same time. I'm hearing like nobody can do it like you. Nobody can really do it like you, pile 3. And you are pile 3. Pile 3. The 3 of Pentacles. The Empress energy is coming through here. Interesting. Yeah, you could be drawn to pile number 2. I'm actually getting very, very similar messages from pile 2 as well. I just feel like this entire energy here is incredibly how should I put this? It's like you are living a very luxury and a very simple life. Yes, you do have your own success, but you do not take it for granted. You help when you can. You help with your own means. You're not like whoever comes to you and then you just, okay, you're not a yes ma'am. Like, no, you have boundaries. And this is what makes you really beautiful. With the 5 of Cups here, I'm actually getting the reason why you are so successful the way you are today is because of all of the pain and challenges and trauma is what I want to say here that you have been through. And I can see that with the 5 of Pentacles. Or 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles could be significant, but the 5 of Cups, yeah. I'm also getting, in the past, you used to take on so much suffering and pain from other people that you lose yourself, You have been through darkness. You definitely have been through a lot of darkness. And you have endured a lot. And I also feel like a lot of people don't see that. But if you do share your pain with others or the ones that you truly trust, they can really empathize with you and they want to support you and be with you. And I feel like if you're really opened up to them and they judge you for it, know that these are not your people. Okay? The ones that are supposed to be by your side are the ones that are incredibly compassionate towards you. They are a great supporter in your life. And if you don't share your pain with others, I feel like they can kind of tell, but they are not going to expose you because they know that you don't want to share, and it's totally okay. It's totally okay. And I'm not trying to force you to share and stuff like that, okay? Nope. But if you do share, know that a lot of them might be shocked at what you have been through, because I feel like you're incredibly blessed, and you may not feel like you are blessed because of the amount of pain that you have been through. But the reason why you are so successful today is because of the darkness that you have been through. And the reason why you are so compassionate towards other people, the reason why you are so loving, you are so giving to others, is because you know how painful that is. You know how hard it is to be living on this earth, and you help as much as you could. And this is what makes you really beautiful, Pile 3. I'm getting a message where a lot of people see you as their savior. This is why you need to be incredibly careful with the people that you help, but I know that you will. I just want to remind you. And I'm getting another message is that if, let's say right now you are feeling incredibly alone, you don't have anyone that you trust right now, Spirit wants me to tell you that you will have your own people that are coming for you. That are coming for you, that are going to stay by your side for a very, very long time. You are going to have someone who is incredibly loyal towards you. So take what it resonates, okay? A part of you is incredibly successful, okay? And you do have your own family, you do have your own set of people by your side, and they are incredibly grateful for your presence. And also professionally is also what professionally, which is the community that you're serving, right? The workplace that you're in, yes. They are thankful for your presence from their higher self, yeah. Because like I mentioned in the beginning, that you could be incredibly intimidating to a lot of people, and they may not say that to your face, but please know that they are really, really grateful to have you in their lives. I also feel like those people that you helped, and if, let's say, if you are going through something, let's say you are in one of your lowest points in your life, I feel like the good karma that you have inherited it will come back to you. So this is something that you don't have to worry, because I just want to keep saying that you are blessed. You're incredibly blessed. Yeah, with a lot of abundance and resources, because Spirit trusts you in that, because they know that you are going to continue helping others in your own way. This is why no matter how challenging a situation is, in the future or even right now, please know that this will all come back to you, like good karma, okay? Because Spirit knows that you give from your heart. You are incredibly sincere. You don't give for the sake of just giving. You give from your heart. It's because you can truly empathize with these people. You have a very nurturing soul, is what I'm hearing. You can empathize with their suffering. And I'm also hearing you want to reduce suffering in this world. And the divine is saying that you can, but please don't place all of the burdens onto you. I also feel like sometimes you may neglect your own suffering and continue helping other people. So you have to be aware of that as well. This is coming through, yeah. Don't sacrifice yourself to the point where you are neglecting yourself, okay? Because I do feel like if you are, there are people in your life that want to remind you that you deserve to be taken care of too. Don't place so much burden onto yourself. Don't place so much burden onto you. Because not everything can be solved, is what I want to see here. Not everything can be solved, Power 3. And you do have the heart. I really, really appreciate that. Spirit, really, really appreciate that. But please know that you yourself have to be taken care of first and foremost. Okay? Yeah, Power 3. I don't really have much to say though for this Power, because I just feel like even if you don't really have a successful career or empire of your own right now, you will be in the future. You will be in a position of authority. Yes. And Power number 3, another message which I keep getting to the 10 of Pentacles is that you are not someone that gives up easily. You work hard. As long as you set your mind to, you will put in the effort and go for it. And this is what makes you really beautiful. Another message is you can collaborate easily with other people. You are independent, but at the same time, you know when to collaborate to make things better. And the reason why you want to collaborate with other people is because you want to make the world a better place. You serve from your heart. And you know that when it's time for you to be independent, you will be independent. You don't give in to the pressures of society. You go according to your own time, according to your own pace. You don't bow down to anyone, but the divine is a message that I'm getting. Wow. You have such a huge life purpose on this planet though, pile 3. And this is what makes you beautiful. Like I said, if you have not reached this stage in your life where you have a very successful career or where you reach a position of authority, I'm here to say that you will. You will. And you will pass this on to many generations after. Like you are living an empire for the generations after. And another message that I'm getting is that your ancestors are incredibly proud of you, pile 3. Your ancestors, yeah, with the 10 of Pentacles here. You are such a you are a devotion to pure love. Like you are here to make you are here to leave an imprint on others. You are going to leave a huge impact on other people, is what I'm hearing. Because you are, pile 3. You are also incredibly loyal. You're incredibly patient. Oops, sorry, I shake the tripod. Even if other people rejected you many, many times, even if other people misunderstand you for many, many times, you will still get back up and try again. I'm seeing someone who is like, with the 3 of Pentacles, I'm seeing someone doing like a presentation to introduce their product, introduce their work, their content, their project. And there are going to be people that disagree with your line of work. There are going to be people that think that you are too naive. You think that you can help this world. You think that, with you alone, you are going to help this world. Like some people do think that. And it's okay because that is their own opinion. That is their own ideas. It's just we are both not from the same, we don't have the same values. We don't have the same goals. And it's totally okay. Because you are co-creating the divine. You don't kowtow to that. You don't kowtow to those belief systems. You understand, but you don't agree. There is a difference between the two of them, and you know it. Pile 3. I'm hearing you are going to awaken to this power very soon. Because you are meant to be in a leadership position, pile 3. You are meant to. I feel like this pile is incredibly interesting. I'm getting more so messages from the divine, from spirit, but more than the people around you, or more than the people. Because you have a life purpose and you know it. And some people may not resonate with it, even like the people that you meet. This is why you could be feeling alone right now, is another message that I'm getting. And this is why you don't have a lot of people in your life, like those close ones. And if you do, cherish them. Okay, cherish them. Because you and them, because they are meant to support you, and you are also meant to support them on this journey together. Because once your values and your goals align, you will be in each other's lives for a long period of time, especially with your devotion to love. Like I said, some people might think that you are incredibly silly to think that you can help in this world, but no, you have the potential. And with the Ten of Pentacles here, you already help so many people. You're already helping so many people by either by giving them money, resources, helping them to renovate their homes, giving them food. This is already fulfilling your life purpose. Yeah, pile 3. I feel like saying you are one of a kind, like you're incredibly rare. I don't remember if I said this in the other groups as well, but if I did mention this in pile 1 and pile 2, then I feel like the people that watch my readings are incredibly rare and one of a kind. In your own community, I want to say, yeah, because there are 8 billion people on this planet, and we are all in different countries, different time zones, you know. We may be rare, but that doesn't mean that you won't meet one another. And in our own community, we are truly one of a kind. That's why don't underestimate your power. Okay, please don't think that, oh, there are so many people on this planet that are pretty similar like me, huh? But that is because we are all in different countries, different time zones. And we are all helping different people, different communities, right? In your own community, in this community that I'm channeling messages for, you are truly rare and one of a kind, is what I want to see here. What I'm getting with the 5 of Cups here is that you could be someone that reminisces the past, but you continue moving forward. What makes you incredibly beautiful, pile 3, is your ability to transform darkness into love. This is what it is. Yeah, because I'm seeing, look at this person. He is looking down at the 3 of Cups, which is, you know, the cups are spilt. The cups are empty. The cups is being knocked down by, you know, whoever it is that break your heart. But we still have the 2 cups standing upright. It shows to me that no matter how challenging things are, you have your own purpose to hold on to, which is these 2 cups here. Even though it's incomparable to the 3 cups, but it still means something, right? It's that you have something to follow. You know that this is not something that is going to knock you down forever. Is that you are going to climb back up again. And you may not realize it at the moment, but you are going to realize it in time. Because the situation will be turned. Just because he's looking down at the cups that were spilled doesn't mean that he's not going to turn around and look at the cups that are upright, right? This is just what we see. What we see is just static, you know. We can change a different direction. We can shift to a different direction is what I'm getting from the 5 of Cups here. This 5 of Cups may not seem like a good card, but every single time when I look at the 5 of Cups, I always think about transformation. I always think about transforming even the darkest moments of your life into something good, into something positive, into like a learning experience. And you have the ability to do that, pile 3. Yes, you may not realize it at the moment, but that doesn't mean that you're not going to awake to it. Right? That doesn't mean that you're not going to wake up to it, because you will. You are going to turn a different direction and look at the cups that are standing upright. They are still there. What is it that mean so much to you? What is it that have purpose to you? Are the cups being spilled really to deserve any of your time and energy? No. And once you start being awake to that, you will turn around and look at the cups that are upright, and you will take up your cup and move forward. And you will fly free. Freedom. And this is what makes you incredibly, incredibly beautiful. This is your ability to transform any pain into light. Okay? I feel like pile number 3, you could be misunderstood at times, but please don't worry and continue to move forward, because no matter how much you are being misunderstood, you know who you are. You know that whatever you do, it is from a place of serving humanity. It's a place of serving who you want to serve, in whichever community they are in. Yes, pile 3, continue doing that. And I hope that this reading is not really that confusing, because I'm getting like 2 different specific piles, like I've mentioned, those who have a successful career, those who have been in abundance, and for those that are still finding their path, finding your way. And even then, you are already incredibly beautiful, because you are on your way to achieving a life of your dreams. Okay, pile 3, please don't give up and continue doing what you're doing. Okay, so that is all that I have for this tarot portion of the reading. So we are going to look at some messages from your spirit guides, God, universe, whichever you believe in. Okay, and we will see some messages from them, and we will close the reading after. So we have this. Like I said, I want to take like additional 2 cards, so I'm going to shuffle right now. I'm going to shuffle, and give me a while. Okay, hi, I'm back. So I actually shuffled like 3 cards for you, so we are just going to look at that one by one. Okay, hold on. Okay, let's open this up and we'll see. Ooh, oh my god. Wow. Okay, sorry I burped, but we have dream keepers. Loving spiritual guardians are taking care of you. They sprinkle magic, light, and inspiration into your heart. You are safe in the mandala of their love. I am loved and there is peace in my heart. Exactly. I was getting more of like your spiritual guides are like thanking you, are thanking you more so from the people. So it's more of like messages from the spiritual realms rather than from people from your life or people that you have met and stuff like that. Like, yeah, I was getting more of this message. Okay. We have unicorn. When you believe in magic, special grace enters your life. Your pure heart is capable of experiencing and expressing rare beauty. Exactly. You have such a pure heart, pile 3. I believe in magic. Yeah, you do. Because you co-create with the divine. And no matter what other people think that you're silly, you're foolish, you're naive to think that you can actually make a contribution to the earth. Like, no. Let them think this way. Let them misunderstand you, because you are meant to be misunderstood. You are meant to be misunderstood, pile 3. Okay, let's see this. Ooh, we have soul embrace. The connections between souls is sacred and enduring. You are loved, you are heard, and you are seen. Exactly. I am nourished by bonds of deep and sacred love. Yeah. Even though you may not, for those people who have received this in their lives, like I mentioned, please cherish them. Okay, because these bonds are meant to last for an incredible long time, and they will support you in whatever you do. They will. And if you have not met them, don't be disheartened. You will meet them soon in divine timing, okay? Last but not least, we have whirlwind, destinies at play in your life right now. Let change happen. In time, all will settle into peaceful order. I trust the divine schedule that gets things moving. Yeah, I was specifically getting like some of you who don't. Wait, hold on. Let me fix this. Oops. Let me see. How should I? Okay. Okay, cool. So I was specifically getting that some of you have not reached this stage of level in your life, but it's okay. It's okay. Spirit is telling you that you will. Your pure heart, okay? The magic that you want to experience, the abundance that you want to experience into helping other people, it will sure be fulfilled for you. Abundance comes naturally to you. Abundance is going to be here in your life for a very, very long time, because this abundance is not to help you live, is not only to help you live a luxury life, a high quality life, whichever you want to call it, but it's also to help you use that resources and that abundance that you receive from the divine to continue giving back out to society. And I know that you will, Pile 3. And this is what makes you incredibly beautiful. Please continue trusting yourself, and whichever change that you are currently going through right now, please know that it is all bringing you closer into the abundance that you so deserve in this lifetime. Okay, and please know that with the Five of Cups especially, the pain, the challenges, the so-called negative experiences that we all go through, you have the ability to transform them into love. No matter how painful it may seem at the moment, the Two of Cups is always behind you. Is always going to be behind you, and specifically getting the Two of Cups being your spiritual guides, your spiritual team, yes, with the Two Cups behind you. Even though you may not see it, but your guides will make sure that you turn around and look at the cups that are behind you. That you will always carry your purpose, your heart into the next adventure, the next chapter of your life. Okay? So that is all that I have for you, pile number 3. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you and to get into your energy field, and I'm incredibly grateful for everything that I have, and I really hope that this reading gave you inspiration, gave you hope, gave you confidence, gave you ego boost to make you realize the amount of power that you have within yourself. And whatever it is that you're going through, I'm sending you love and light always. And if you are interested, you can definitely like and subscribe to the Grown Girl Tarot. And yeah, I'm not gonna force you, so whatever it is that you wanna however it is that you wanna do it, you can comment as well. I forget to mention this in the other post, but please do comment, okay, and comment with love and light always. And thank you so much, and thank you so much for Spirit and the universe for allowing me to read for you, and I'll see you guys in my next reading. Bye.